everyone, and welcome back to Lewis Hamilton at Ferrari on F1 Manager 2024. We're streaming a bit earlier this Sunday afternoon thanks to the US Grand Prix being on at the normal time when I stream. I usually stream from about 7:30 on a Sunday for about a couple of hours. The US Grand Prix and the Mexico City Grand Prix and probably the Brazilian Grand Prix are all going to get in the way of that. So yeah, we might have to shuffle things around, maybe do it midweek perhaps, depending on the way things are, because I'm also in the process of moving. So yeah, just be a when we can maybe sort of thing over the next few weeks. Aaron, you're late by 1 minute. I mean, better late than never, I suppose, isn't it? Isn't that the saying? More like Lewis Hamilton in P18. Oh dear. Hello Justin, welcome to the stream. Hello to Jermat. Both of them are channel members. Hello to Louis and hello to Callum as well, and to Elite Silver, who have all got themselves in the chat. Where do we think Lewis is going to finish today? He's probably going to start from the pit lane, which would make sense. How far can he get in that Mercedes, which has looked like at points it's had some pace, but it seems to disappear as quickly as it comes. So who even knows? Who even knows? And obviously Lando Norris is on the front row. Alongside him is Max Verstappen, the championship protagonist. It's going to be spicy into turn one. Justin predicting a point for Lewis. Hello to Blake Taylor, a first time chatter. Welcome to the stream. Welcome along, my friend. And yeah, just tell us a little bit about yourself in terms of who's your favourite F1 driver? Who are your favourite teams? Yeah, who are you looking out for in the Texas Grand Prix today? German predicting a DNF. Please don't, because then he'll have had a DSQ and a DNF in the last two COTA races, a track that he goes so well at. But in this universe today, he is not in silver. He is in red. So we've got plenty to do. Try Plan F, says Andrew. We don't need to just yet. Everything's going swimmingly. Let's catch everybody back up with where we were. All right, let's get the old chat back up. There we go. And yeah, here we are. Lewis Hamilton at Ferrari. Alongside him, Charles Leclerc, who is 6th in the standings. Lewis Hamilton 3rd after a spectacular victory last time out in Bahrain. We didn't finish on the podium in Albert Park. Lando Norris taking what in this universe is his maiden Grand Prix win with victory in the opening round. For anyone who wasn't here last time, we reduced the calendar. So we've only got 16 races, I think it is. And they're all circuits that Lewis will have done before. We've got a few left in to sort of bulk out the calendar. So we've kept Zandvoort and we've kept Spielberg. So we are checking. It's cool. It's cool. We might need Plan F at some point. We are Ferrari after all. We need all the plans the alphabet can offer us. So yeah, we're doing all right. The Scuderia so far, 7 points behind Red Bull. We are 11 behind McLaren after 2 races. And today we start with a home race at Imola, and we're expecting rain on race day. Oh dear. Well, Lewis goes very well in the wet, so maybe not. Maybe oh dear isn't the thing. I don't like the fact that we've got this HP logo here. Not because I dislike HP, but it's just like, why is it like this? Why? It just seems unnecessary. Just seems a bit out of place. Here's the Drivers' Championship. Lewis has 33 points. He's 3 points behind Max Verstappen and 7 adrift of championship leader in the early stages, Lando Norris. Charles Leclerc has 20 points so far. Has he got 2 P5s? Yeah, he's got 2 P5s. So we'll be looking for more from Monsieur Leclerc today to see, well, to help push us towards the front of the grid. Mercedes only have 4 points with their pairing of Russell and Sainz. So far, 8 teams have already scored. That's interesting, actually. Sometimes on this game, I've gone through seasons where 6 teams score points. That's it. The rest of them have 0 points. Hey Elite, welcome along, mate. Did I see the CRL results? I have not seen them at all. I know, I think, well, Power Sigma won both races, didn't he? In F1 and F2 tier. Which I'm not surprised about, because that bloke's fast. Right, let's go to the track. Oh, we are only 7th ranking, and for fastness of car. Tell you what, we're going to go second or higher with Lewis. We're going to go bold. We're going to go bold. Justin, you got a P7. That's slightly disappointing after your win last week. Where does that leave you in the championship? Right, was I putting setups on the cars? I can't remember. Thoughts on the USGP Mercedes disaster? It's a disaster. Lewis, for some reason, Lewis and sprint weekends just don't seem to go together. Something goes wrong for him. It's just, I don't understand it. But maybe it's a Mercedes thing, because they just don't seem to go very well at sprint weekends either in this format. I'm kind of getting bored of the sprint weekends because they're a little bit too random, and they're just I think if we had a normal race weekend, we'd get the same amount of drama anyway. So yeah, maybe have I think I think what it is it's the sprint shootout qualifying that kind of gets in the way of it. I think the sprint race itself, if you just did a reverse championship grid, that's all you need. Elite still above Ben in the standings. You and Ollie were swapping DRS the whole race because he went long on the first stint. You dropped to P2. Who's in P1 now? Hey Renz, how was your birthday last week? Right, are we... I can't remember if I was putting setups on. I'm just going to sim to qualifying and then fix it. I think that's what we were doing. Not a clue. Verstappen and Norris to come together. Oh my god. Oh, I'm glad it was a fun birthday, Renz. Yeah, Verstappen and Norris crashing out together would definitely favour the Dutchman. Right, let's try and fix some of this setup for Leclerc. There we go. Power is top of the table for both tiers. Ren's got a P7, that's good. Right, we need a bit more straight lines. There we go. Right, that looks like a setup. Andrew likes the drama. We all like the drama. Gemma, you got Inter's pole. Definitely not the only one who did the lap. Hey, it's if no one else knows about it and you do the lap, take the point. No, I'm not doing Elites League today because Chelsea against Liverpool. That's why I won't be there. Let's simulate Q1 and Q2, and then we'll play Q3 and the race. That's how we've been doing this. Oh, we've nailed the setups. That's good. Simulate the sessions. Yeah, I think Justin should still be leading the championship unless someone who finished on the podium last time finished ahead of him again today. Justin's still the championship leader. Loving that. Loving that, mate. Right, let's put on a used set of tyres to start with because I want to keep a set of softs for the race. Chelsea got a decent chance. Yeah, we have, because we've got Cole Palmer. And we are going to make Liverpool suffer. Right, Leclerc, you can go out first, followed by Hamilton. Maybe Toxie. Maybe. Oh, Hamilton hasn't gone out yet. And there we go. That's fine. So let's just sort of times 8 our way through this first lap, because it's not really going to be representative of our true pace. Two drivers matching it. They're matching each other in... Oh, Hamilton hasn't completed his lap yet, and he goes fastest, slightly quicker in the final sector. Half a tenth between them. So, yeah, if Ferrari can deliver this sort of performance next year, then we might have 3 teams fighting at the front for the World Championship. Definitely losing that and losing the championship lead in Belgium. Don't count your chickens before they've hatched. Justin, I didn't expect to get a podium in Belgium last season, and I did. I would hope that I'm quick enough to maybe get a podium this time around as well. But that's for next week. You're buying the old F1 games, Louis. So these are all CRL, Cryptic Racing League races, Andrew, that most of us sort of compete in on F1 24. Oh, you're not there. That's not good. Matt likes chickens. Oh. Right. Have we got enough time to do outlaps? I was looking at chat and I forgot to send the drivers out. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, they did get it. They did get the lap. But the first sectors are not great. Second sector's not great either. What about the final sector? Can we find quarter of a second in the final sector? Classic Ferrari. Yeah, we've pooped it here in Q3. We sent our laps out. Sent the drivers out far too late. Oh dear. Thank you, chat, for being so distracting. Anyway, it's fine. 5th and 6th. It's probably about where we would have been anyway. Okay, we've got rain for the race. And is it all the way through? Yes. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go light on the tyres. And we are going to underfuel completely. That's the way we do things here. We always like an underfuel here at AHGP. Anyone who's a long-time viewer will know exactly the consequences of us underfueling. But we've figured out how to fix it now. It's fine. Upgrades, please. We are working on... We've got a couple of bits that are ready. I just haven't equipped them yet. So we will equip them for the next round. That's fine. I will show you what we're working on after this race. So, Charles in 6th, Lewis in 5th. Did we do his driver options? We did. We've massively underfueled. Wet race incoming. Let's go to Imola and get this race underway. It's an all Red Bull front row. It's kind of 2x2. 2 Red Bulls, 2 McLarens, 2 Ferraris, 4 and 5 red lights. Here we go. The lights are out. The race is on. How are we getting away? Lewis with a decent start. We love a good fuel gate. Push on 2 intersets. That also works. We'll see how we go. Piastri's got himself in between the 2 Red Bulls, and Hamilton is flying. He's just mugged Norris through Tamburello. Lando can never hold a position on lap 1. He'll need to today in Texas. Just sort of to update you on the drivers. Colapinto's in at Williams. Sainz is at Mercedes. We put Lawson in the RB, and Leclerc is now past Lando Norris. Hamilton right on the back of Perez as well, so we can maybe move him straight up into 3rd with a nice bit of ERS deployment. Verstappen looks like he's getting away at the front. Piastri is holding us up. We're in a lovely little train now. So yeah, maybe we will switch to that aggressive two-stop strategy. Oh, we're still on dry. We could have got away with starting on slicks. Potentially. Let's conserve our tyres. And what I'll also do is avoid the high-risk curves, because this stops them overheating, stops them deteriorating while the track is dry. We'll lose time, but we will be able... In fact, we'll have DRS at this point, because it's technically dry. ERS is empty. How much underfueled? As much as we can. I think we've got 9 laps under fuel. Hey Cheesy Galaxy, welcome to the stream. How are you, mate? Let's jump on board with Lewis. As Piastri and Perez they're actually right on the back of Verstappen. Here goes Sergio Perez for the lead. Verstappen says, not today, sunshine. Let's top up the battery. Leclerc just sitting in behind Hamilton. The front three have ruined their tyres a bit more than us, which is interesting. Oh, glad to hear you well, Cheesy Galaxy. F1 dries, yes. Hey, Knight, no worries about being late. We've only just got started. What a move, Lewis Hamilton. That was incredible. He's absolutely dive-boomed Piastri at the chicane. Here we go. This is not really an overtaking spot, but look at that. That was stupendous from Lewis Hamilton. Get in. Right, now we can do a little bit of harvest and immediately lose the position. Good. Our tyres have cooled down, so this is the important bit. We're putting in the preservation work now to not ruin our tyres so that we can have the benefits later on as Perez takes the lead. Piastri is the one holding us up, so while we've got DRS we need to pass him and pass him now. So let's deploy, let's drive in clean air, and that's the position gained for Lewis. Now we can get after the Red Bulls and look at the difference in tyre wear. 94% for Lewis and Charles. Everybody else is in the 80s. Lando's the only one in the 90s as well with us, and he's just passed Leclerc. So we're all on a similar sort of strategy. Red Bull will need to stop. I'm almost certain of it. And if we're ahead, we can just cover them. That's fine. Yellow flags. Who's gone off? Behrman. He's in at Haas. We forgot to cover that one. But yeah, we're... Oh, did Lewis just make a mistake? No, DRS is still active. That's why. But we're closing back in on the... it's Colapinto with a spin. Right, now it's down. DRS deactivated. And we're in on the Red Bulls. So we can just shadow them. If they stop, we can cover them if we need to. But I think if we're right with them and they have to stop, they've got to find their way back through. It's a long pit lane. You lose like 30 seconds. Wolves have already scored. Bro, I need to put this on. Turn down the volume. Right, Leclerc, you need to pick up your pace, mate. Let's go a bit quicker with both drivers. Perez has dropped back a bit from Verstappen, so we need to do something about him. But he's also killing his tyres.
And try to work on your front tyres.
Let's... Oh, hang on. We might have a chance here to pass Perez. No, not close enough. Not close enough. We'll charge the battery and then we'll just destroy him on the next lap with ERS. We're going to have DRS as well. Fantastic.
Track is drying up.
Thoughts on the Saliba red card? Poor defending. Don't let the striker get that side of you and leave yourself exposed. Yeah, probably slightly harsh as a red card, but I can see absolutely why it's a red card. Through goes Hamilton, P2 at the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Max Verstappen, that 2.7 second lead is not safe. We're coming to get you, son. And Lewis is going to win on home soil for Ferrari at the first attempt. We've gapped Perez already. Lewis excelling in the rain. Charles needs to take off the high-risk curbs avoidance. And then we can go a bit faster. He's looking after his tyres beautifully. I think we're going to be first and second. I think... Oh! Okay, safety car.
Safety car deployed. Charge on. Stay positive.
Let's use this opportunity to box with
And work on
Leclerc.
brakes.
These guys have got themselves in. Have we called Leclerc in earlier? Damn it. Right, so cancel the pit stop. Have they caught the safety? Yeah, they'll catch the safety car. So, we'll take the track position here. Piastri has crashed. Oh, he's just stuck. He just stopped. Did he... I don't know if... Did he see... Did he crash? He must have crashed. Or technical failure. Anyway, right, we are now second and third. That lead to Verstappen has evaporated.
Max in front. Car behind is Charles.
Everybody else behind is going to be on better tyres,
Easy on the front tires.
but Verstappen is in a worse position than we are. We can still make this to the end easily. Verstappen has boxed. We're now first and second. Verstappen is 16th. Why would you do that? Surely you'd push, build a gap, come out here, build the offset. Red Bull have completely fluffed their strategy. I mean, we're endorsing the full Ferrari strategy here, aren't we? By just doing something completely different to everybody else. But, you know, we kept our tyres in good shape in the early stages, so we've kind of earned this. What's the weather looking like? It's going to dry up later on. We might be able to get to slicks there. We might have to switch to slicks at some point, so I think we're all right. I think we're all right. Let's get the football on
Track condition.
down here.
It's not too bad for now.
Track now dry. It's going to be one of these races, isn't it? One of these really annoying races where it's not wet, it's not dry. And there you go. Wolves are a goal up. Safety car ending.
Safety car in this lap.
Box for soft now. Definitely worth it.
May restart next lap.
Copy that.
So increase pushing status.
You can push.
Right, let's go balanced on the fuel.
Copy.
What I'm going to ask Charles to do is not to fight his teammate for now. We just want to get this restart underway. And we want to survive, basically. Here we go then, into Tamburello, and Perez has already got past Leclerc. Well done, Leclerc. That was good defending. I mean, don't fight your teammate, but also don't let everybody else through. Use aggressive strat where everyone will pass you. And we're all right. Deploy the battery. Playing the long game here, Andrew. It's okay. It's okay. I have used your strategy of the aggressive pushing on inters, and it has won me races. I just decided that today's a day where we look after it. Tsunoda off the track in the RB, running out of talent on the final corner. And now Perez coming to try and pass Hamilton. Lewis having none of it. Oh, into Tosa. Perez finding a way up the inside. to Piratella, wheel to wheel, but Hamilton's Ferrari prevails. No DRS, so we're all good. Yeah, we're almost certainly going to... Oh, Perez has overtaken us. Deploy the battery. Let's go aggressive. Let's get after Perez. And conservative strat works if everyone keeps crashing. Well, it's only Perez. It's only Perez. Let's be honest. It's only Sergio Perez. We don't know. Lando Norris is more of a worry because he's quite good. Perez is washed. Let's be honest. Here's Hamilton into Piratella. Probably not the best place to overtake. Are we driving in clean air? No, we're not. Well, we might have opportunity here. Let's drive in clean air. With no DRS, it's not really working. Also, the tyres are starting to get quite warm. Just going to keep checking the weather, make sure it's doing what it says it's going to do, because it does change. Now, we've dropped back from Perez a bit, but I'm comfortable where we are. Perez actually good. He's not. Am I watching the Tier 2 race? What time is it? 7 o'clock? Yeah, I might tune in. Perez pulling away here a little bit. Let's pick up the pace on the tyres. Obviously, they've got more tyre to play with at the moment, the AI, but they're also on hard difficulty, so they will push their tyres. But I'm comfortable with where we are. As Lawson has a spin. Let's get a little bit more battery. Track now dry. And drying out.
DRS enabled.
But we're not quite at the point of slicks yet. DRS will be enabled. Let's get Leclerc deploying battery. Let's close up on Perez with Hamilton. Get into DRS range. More yellows. Ocon falls to the back. Well, Perez was a second and a half quicker last time round. Norris moves ahead of us. Dries won't quite be quicker yet. Yeah, put a link to where it's going to be streamed in the Discord, please, Elite, and we can all tune in and check it out. Right, Lewis back up to P2. It's going to dry out a bit more, and then we might... I don't think we'll need slicks. Just let Lando take us to Perez, which he's doing. We also need to save more fuel. Right, now we're at the point where slicks will be faster. I wonder, do we I think we stop for another set of inters now. I think we go now. Yeah, we'll lose a lot of time, but we're going to be so much faster towards the end of this race. Leclerc can come in as well. Let's go for it. Track starting to get wetter. Both drivers with 2.7 second stops. 9th and 11th we come out in. We can be really super aggressive on these. Hamilton immediately past Hulkenberg. Let's see what he can do in clear air. A 20.2, so he's quicker than the leaders comfortably. And if they have to push, they're going to be in trouble. Leclerc closing in on Albon. We've got such an offset. Where's Verstappen? He's only 4th. Norris now into the lead. We're about to get some wet weather action. We are homing in on Sainz in 7th, and they're kind of spread out, the top 7, so we should be able to pick them off kind of one at a time, hopefully. 10 laps to go. Let's go attacking with both drivers. Hamilton up to P7. He's past Sainz. Into the Villeneuve chicane. Through the Villeneuve chicane. That, honestly, that's not an overtaking spot. I'll be honest. And now he's on the back of Stroll. Let's get him driving in clean air. Is it Dive Boom City? Yes, it is. Through the Variante Alta, I think. I forget the various names of the Italian chicanes, but Lewis up to P6. He has got 3 seconds to Alonso to make up, and then 10 seconds to Russell after that. So, could be tricky. Hey Callum, hey Pulse Potato, hey Optics. You're the worst fans. Who are the worst fans? Tell me, who's the worst fans? It's Arsenal fans, isn't it? Hey Ollie. How you doing, my friend? We are in the final stages of a wet race in Imola, which we probably should have won, but some classic Ferrari strategy calls have changed that. Manchester City have scored a goal. Josko Vardiol has netted for them. Did 37 laps of a 100% Monza practice. Nice. Right, let's get Lewis deploying. Let's get Charles deploying. Charles is only still in 9th. Lewis straight up into P5. Cool, Vardiol with the top bin strike. Let's see how Lewis got past Alonso. He's just going to... I mean, sometimes you've got so much more straight line speed than other cars. That's what you think like having a battery pack would do. I suppose that's what the 26 regulations are going to look like. When did Vardiol become Messi? When he met Pep Guardiola, I suppose. Right, Lando is pretty well set in the lead. We might be able to pinch a P4 here with Lewis. Leclerc is still trying his best to get past his former teammate.
Just a reminder on your eyes.
Yeah, copy.
There's not really much more we can do. He's now past Sainz, which is good. Let's push and see if we can catch Russell. I think we waited a little bit too long to put the new tyres on. Hamilton with the fastest lap though, a 19.4. Flying. Let's push with Leclerc. Get him past Stroll. Penultimate lap of the race. Now the rain has stopped. If we'd had another safety car, we might have finished on slicks. Lando Norris leading as he heads towards another lap. Well, the final lap. Another win, sorry. Let's size up Russell. And let's dive boom George Russell. Deploy the battery. Come on, Lewis. We're going to lose some ground in the championship fight, but it's fine. Driving clean air, high overtake aggression, please. Let's go for it. Into the chicane. No. I don't think we're going to quite get past George here. No, we're going to have to settle for P5. Lando Norris wins the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. Verstappen, you sneaky, sneaky, sneaky thing. Stealing the fastest lap on the final lap with an 18.9.
Good job.
The AI just destroyed the tyres on the final lap. We finished in 5th and in 7th. We could definitely have done a bit better there, I think. Maybe I should have listened to Andrew. I'm sorry, Andrew. You're the strategy goat here.
We'll learn from this and stronger next time.
So, another victory for Lando. Hopefully the first of several today. Well, 2 at least. We don't want him winning any more on our stream. He now has a 13-point lead. Lewis now 22 points off the top spot, but that can change very quickly. Check gaming in Discord. That's the message from Ben. Here's the Constructors' Championship. Red Bull now leading the way. Where did Piastri finish? Oh no, he conked out, didn't he? So McLaren only scored with 1 car. So Ferrari, very nice amount of points there. And Mercedes, hire Andrew as the manager. He's the F1 manager, go. It's confirmed. Check gaming in Discord. What have you said? What is going on? Is it? Am I looking at the right thing? What Renz has sent? Oh dear. Oh, where's that lorry going? That looks more reminiscent of an open lobby than GTA. You don't like to be narcissistic. Hey, don't worry. If you're doing a good job, we should celebrate it. Right, let's start putting some upgrades on the car. So Lewis had the upgraded floor. Now Charles has got it. We can manufacture some new front wings. Good-o. We're designing a new chassis and new side pods. We have a new suspension available as well. They're Senti. I'm not doing the 100% race, Callum, because I'll be watching Chelsea stuff Liverpool good and proper. Kimi Antonelli wins the F2 race. Wonder what's going to happen to him. Who's this F3 talent? Luke Browning. I like Luke Browning, but he's a Williams driver, so we're not going to be backing him. Side pods are completed. Let's get them designed. There we go, 1.8 million. We don't need to worry about researching for season 2 either, because we're not doing it. We're just doing this season. Let's put a replacement wing on that. Chelsea don't stand a chance. Believe me, we do. We have got the perfect team to play against a team that wants to come out and play against us. Liverpool are one of those teams. A Luis Diaz masterclass. I disagree. I think it's going to be a lot closer than people might think. Okay. Charles there. We didn't make P2 or above with Lewis in Imola, but we're going to do it this time with P3 and above. And we're off to sunny Spain. How are our car parts looking? Ooh. So we've got a 16 race calendar, so we can change the engine after this round anyway. Let's put the new front wing on Charles. Has he got no new side pods available? There is a new suspension available. That's good. Mo Salah FC will win 2-0. Right, let's sim to qualifying. Spain is a bit more tricky to do the underfueling strategy because you're so flat out all the time. Aaron Harper to score a hat-trick confirmed. That would be beautiful. Right, there's the setups done. Manchester City have got the ball. Vardiol's about to shoot again. No, he's passed it. We are 4th and 6th so far. Setup's looking reasonable. Baruti ran a fuel here. Yeah, he did. Medium hard on conserve. Conserve with the tyres or conserve with the fuel, Elite? Also, members, World Champion level members can pick a strategy. So if you're a World Champion member, let me know which driver you'd like to pick the strategy for in this race. Vesti did bin it into Gasly. Well remembered.
So now we have green light.
Right, how many? Oh dear, we've only got one set of new softs available. For Charles, 2 for Lewis.
Radio check.
Once the game suggested a 4-stop here. Yeah, it does. It does suggest some wacky strategies, doesn't it? Right, how are we getting on our first runs? Leclerc is not far off the base. He's only 2/10 off of Perez. Yellow flags. Who went off? Sainz with the lockup. Hamilton's matching Leclerc. Again, they're absolutely the same sector times. And here comes Lewis Hamilton. He goes second fastest, 8 thousandths off of Perez.
That was a very good lap.
But what can Verstappen do?
And mode as well for coming.
He only goes 5th, interestingly. Right, let's remember to send the cars out in good time. Right, we will watch these laps. It's always suggesting do half the race on softs, then full pushing hards, mediums. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Thinks up some weird strategies. Okay, let's jump on board with Charles Leclerc, who's got a Lance Stroll right up his gearbox. That's probably not helpful, to be honest. How's Lewis? He's got nice clean air. Verstappen with a 22.1 first sector. Hamilton and Leclerc 22.3. Middle sector is going to be critical. Verstappen purple. What about Leclerc? Not improving. Oh, did Lewis get a bit of traffic there? Did he have to hesitate on the throttle? Yeah, he's lost time. Great. Russell flying in the first sector. Right, Verstappen goes fastest. That was hardly a surprise. Hamilton doesn't improve. What a waste of time that became in the end. And Russell ended up only 5th? 6th even. His mammoth first sector and his tyres died in the final sector. So Piastri only 7th. Norris between us. But Lewis in a good position here. And over to you, members. Time to pick some strategies. What tyres have we got available for each driver? So we've got used softs, two sets of hards for Leclerc, and 1 set of mediums. Lewis has 1 set of hards, 1 set of mediums, 4 sets of softs, including a brand new set. So yeah, members, over to you. What strategies do we pick? I've already underfueled both cars. City about to score. Oh, what a save. Hey, Cormac McCronin, does Lando have it in him to win tonight? He absolutely does. It's just whether he can keep Verstappen behind. And that's going to be tricky because the Red Bull has looked very, very fast. Callum saying soft, medium, soft for Lewis. Let's do that. So we'll go light. And then we'll go light on all the tyres. Oh, it's kind of tight on the old tyre situation, but let's go with it anyway. What about Leclerc? Who wants to pick a strategy for Charles Leclerc? Callum's also going to do a McLaren save. Make sure you put it on hard difficulty because otherwise you'll win every race. Any takers for Charles? I'm going to do not a wet, a medium hard. Ooh. Do hard, soft, medium. Yeah, we should be able to get some laps out of them. There we go. That looks all right. Hard, soft, medium for Leclerc. We've underfueled on both cars, so we're looking good there. Right, let's... Those softs won't work, will they? I mean, we can make them work. Maybe hard, medium, medium. We've only got 1 set of mediums. We've got 2 sets of hards, though. I would go with this. What does it say? If I do that... yeah, we'd have to go aggressive on the hards. So if we could do that potentially. Yep, I think that works. And also we'll be underfueled, so we'll be quicker anyway. So 2 very polar opposite strategies here. medium, medium, hard, medium, and then soft, medium, soft for our two drivers. Let's see how it plays out. Lewis going from 3rd, Charles going from 5th. It's time to get these cars into action. The lights are coming on in Barcelona. 5 red lights. I thought they'd all jump the start for a second, but it's just a glitch where the lights stay on. Here we go then. Hamilton immediately going for 2nd place. Leclerc also up a place into P4, and Perez sending it like a missile at turn 1. Norris also on the hard tyre brigade to start this race. We need to dispatch Perez immediately. There we go. That's what we like to see. Through goes Hamilton. P2. Adios, amigo. And let's get after Max Verstappen. But the Red Bull driver is already pulling out a lead. Perez now moves into 2nd. Great. And he moves into 1st. He's picked up his speed. Leclerc's dropped the 2 McLarens, which is good news. This is our underfueling tactic coming in clutch. We can just get some DRS on Perez. We will be fine. Did we get it? We will now. Perfect. Hamilton to P2. Leclerc suddenly has decided he doesn't want to be fast anymore. When you race on hard difficulty, it chops and changes so quickly. We're now... Oh, Hamilton going for the lead with Verstappen and taking it. Come on. Hamilton to P1. Leclerc back up to P6.
Good job there.
But look at the difference going light on the tyres has made. We're able to just eke them out. Driver's eye view. Easy DRS pass. Around the outside, Lewis looking resplendent in red. And well at home in P1. I suppose while we're here, we could probably just harvest the battery. Oh, Verstappen goes through, but we'll have DRS now for the main straight. And we can harvest the battery here. Hamilton back into the lead, then gives it up. Quite happy to just top up the battery, actually. We'll do that. As long as we stay in DRS range of the Red Bull, we'll be fine. Zhou has a puncture. Why have you got a puncture already? And it's gone pop. But he's all on his own. He's so far behind. And we've lost 2nd place to Perez. Not ideal, but not a disaster because the Red Bulls are eating through their tyres. Lula's just done a 1:16 average on the tour, the 5th highest in history. Wow. That boy is special. Probably worth getting a punt in on him to win the World Championship now. Always gamble responsibly. We are now leading the Spanish Grand Prix with Lewis Hamilton. After 12 laps. The Red Bulls will be in shortly because their tyres are falling apart. Let's harvest the battery. Here comes Verstappen. We're about to get mauled by the Red Bulls. We only let one of them through, which is fine. Hamilton now having a look back up the inside. There you go. The extra grip that we've got at the moment. We can just find a way through. I mean, they will undercut us, but a circuit like this, you need good tyres at the end of the race. If we just keep up a steady pace, looking after the tyre, we'll be absolutely fine. Did we get DRS? We did not get DRS there off of Verstappen, who's decided he wants to go really fast. But they're running into puncture territory. They're still not in. Perez is wheel to wheel with us. They're pushing their luck here at Red Bull. They're asking for trouble. Surely they'll both be in this lap, but they can't have them this close together and box them at the same time. They're going to be screwing Perez. Callum's on F1 Manager, no way. Lewis needs to break away from the Red Bulls. We'll be okay for now. We've got to get to a sensible pit window. Verstappen is in. Perez is almost certainly going to get a puncture. Excuse me. Right, now we deploy our battery. We pull away from Perez. Are we going to be able to? He's quite quick, even on the really old tyres. He shouldn't be this fast. He should definitely be getting a puncture. What did Verstappen put on? He put on a set of mediums. So he'll be going soft, medium, hard. In goes Perez. He's survived the puncture threat.
Can be shown now.
Understood.
So we will lose a little bit of time against them. Leclerc, by the way, is now second. We've just been letting him do his thing. And Hamilton now coming to the pit lane.
Yep.
Let's attack on the tyres, use what's left of them. We will be a few seconds behind both Red Bulls, but we'll have significantly better tyres. Verstappen's already used almost 20% of his rubber. 2.6 second stop. There's one Red Bull. There's the other. There's Hamilton leaving the pit lane. So we're a few seconds back. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, Perez on hards. Not a problem. Let's get these up to temperature. Yellows. Oh, Zhou having a spin there. Alright, so we're only 2.5 seconds behind Perez, who is 7 seconds behind Verstappen. But he will have to manage a set of tyres a long way at the end of this race. Fuel will start to come down quicker towards the end of the race too. So absolutely where we expected to be.
Yeah, copy.
Optimal pit stop lap for Charles Leclerc. Let's remember that he's here too. He's now trying to hold up Verstappen, who just goes around the outside. You could have defended a bit harder there. Well, do you know what I could have done? Is I could have changed the power unit for this race. But we didn't. Has the AI got new power units? No, they do not. Hamilton's starting to close in on the Red Bulls, or at least one of them. Quicker than both of them the last couple of times round. It's only by a little bit, but it's enough. Not even halfway through this race yet. And Lewis back in DRS range of Perez. So we ride through Campsa corner with him. And into the final corner of the lap. DRS opens up and through goes Hamilton. Perfect. But Perez is still on us. We were much quicker than Verstappen that time around. He's also in traffic. There he is. Perez will now come back past us. Yeah, do we want to be fighting Perez? We need to get away from him, to be honest. Perez decided to put his foot down. Just going to play the long game here. Get these tyres as far as we can. We're losing a lot of time behind this V-Carb. Thank you so much. This is why they shouldn't be allowed to own two teams. So what are we thinking for tonight, folks? Are we thinking a Lando win, or is Verstappen just too fast? Let me know. Give me your top 3 predictions in the chat, please. I'm going to go... I think Verstappen will win. I think Lando will finish second. I'm going to say... Leclerc P3. Let's go standard on these mediums. Pick up the pace a little bit. Can we find a way past? We found a way through, but now we're going to be under threat with DRS from Perez, which is annoying as hell. Oh, did we get it outside of DRS? We did. We've managed to leave him behind. Come on, Lewis, let's go. Ollie will still win. Ollie to win the US Grand Prix. Love it, Jermat. Carlos P1, Max P2, Charles P3. No Lando on the podium. Justin, what's going to happen to Lando?
No, guys. No.
Why will Lando not be on the podium? Knight says, I want Lando to win, but Verstappen may win this one. He's gone Verstappen, Norris, Leclerc. Talking of Verstappen, he's in the pit lane. So have hard tyres, 26 laps to go. He's just going to be slow and finish P4. Okay. Leclerc still going all right in P4 for us today. He is starting to close in on Norris. Renz will dive boom him. Power Sigma will still win. Nice. Right, what we need to try and do as well is deploy a slow Leclerc. Can we get Leclerc to block Verstappen at some point? Lewis will probably start from the pit lane, yeah. Let me know where you think he's going to finish from there. I think Justin said P10 earlier on. I'm going to say Lewis finishes 8th. We might even get a safety car in the race as well, so we could make it interesting. Can we push on these tyres yet with Lewis? Not yet. We're not quite at the pit stop window. Elite suggesting a P9. Callum says P4. I think that's asking a bit too much. Right, mediums for Leclerc. Just 13 seconds the gap back to Verstappen. But he's going to be on used hard tyres. Yeah, Callum, that's a little bit. That's proper delusion. That is. There's no way Lewis gets P4 unless there's a red flag. And he's like stayed out quite a bit. Optics saying P11. 2 safety cars, both Ferraris, and Perez out. Lucky if he gets points, says Justin. Yep, I would say points would be fortunate. Right, let's get Lewis into the pit lane. Set of soft tyres, incoming. As is a V-carb. We need a good stop. Here we go. Ferrari, famed for their pit stop calamities. None today, which is good. And Verstappen, he's already going around turn 3. Hamilton comes out. He's not far behind Perez. So, soft tyres. We will be fast. Have we left... 19 seconds. Have we left ourselves too much to do? What about Lawson? I don't think he'll get anywhere near the top 10. Right, we are 3.5 seconds behind Perez. 17 flat there for Lewis. The tyres aren't up to temperature yet. That's why. Let's get them up to temperature. There we go, 15.5. Now we're cooking. Now we cook. It's a long way to go to catch Verstappen though. Lawson has underperformed. It's his first race all season, Callum. How can you possibly say that? What did you expect him to be? Pole position? That's an outrageous statement. Just finish the race. That's all he needs to do. Right, Perez is almost within our reach. He will be on this lap. Hopefully. Right, now we'll get the DR... No, we won't get the DRS. Dang it. This slippery Red Bull. Right, now we've got it. Now we'll have the DRS. No, he had the carryover penalty from Ricciardo. Come on, Lewis, round the outside, and through goes Hamilton, P2. 9 seconds to catch Verstappen. Can we do it? Let's deploy the battery. So sugary, I know. Sugary Red Bull. Did we leave Perez behind? Just about.
And just a reminder on DRS.
Copy.
Right, 6 laps to go. We were slower that time round than Verstappen. Let's go balance on the fuel. Leclerc can't yet. If we're not going to catch him, we can just conserve the fuel on the last lap. Slower again that time round. It's just ebbing and flowing. Haaland's had 7 touches. Callum's predictions are very sugary, yeah. They are loaded with sugar. I don't think we're going to do it, fellas. 5 seconds to go with a lap left. Let's go attack.
This is the last lap.
We just did a 16.0, which was pretty quick. Verstappen has just about done enough. Which is very frustrating. Norris is going to finish 3rd. The championship contenders are all going to be on the podium. We really need to win Monaco. Verstappen wins, he beats us by 5 seconds. We gave it a good go though, we gave it a really good go. Albon to get points. That's less sugary. That's a less sugary prediction. Why are the inters there? We don't need the intermediates today, lads. Saliba shafting your FPL team. Right, constructors. We close the gap a little bit on McLaren. Red Bull starting to pull away. Lando remains top of the drivers. Gap between the top 3 is now 20 points. 4 between the leading pair. Colapinto for points. Here's my prediction incoming. In the chat. There you go. You got rid of Saliba for Gabriel last week. Good shout. Good shout. Too soon. Oh, what another great save by the Wolves goalie, Jose Sarr. Sargent and Latifi points. Oh, new chassis incoming. The upgrades are flowing at Ferrari. We're building a mega car. No research projects. We don't need to research, Enrico. Get with the program, man. Right, let's put a new rear wing together. So Callum's suggesting Leclerc to win the race. I don't think that's realistic. But you've gone Leclerc, Verstappen, Norris, Sainz, Russell, Hamilton, Magnussen, Perez, Hulkenberg, Albon. I think those drivers are all potential point scorers. Maybe not Magnussen. Nando Loris for the win. Half the grid to crash at turn 1. And the channel members to restart in F2 cars with the remaining 10 cars. No Piastri. Ferrari pace has been decent. It's not been stunning. Right, let's put the rest of the CFD time into the underfloor. Oh, I didn't use any of the wind tunnel hours for the rear wing. Oh well. So this is how you develop your car. You just say hello corners on the underfloor. Take the weight out of it. Bit of drag reduction. There we go. Ferrari have the best race pace. Not sure. Lewis 6th from 18th, but he gets no pastry. No Gregs for Lewis. Should we design a new front wing? There we go. No £1 sausage rolls. No, not for Lewis. The ATR just started and we've used it all already. Our drivers have made absolutely no improvements. How's our facilities as Ferrari? For a second I thought because they were lit up in like red glow, they were all like really bad, but they're not. Race sim. Well, we're probably not going to get any improvement out of Lewis, so it doesn't really matter. £1.65 actually, yeah. Alright, suspension is on both cars, I think. We've got anything else that's new? No chassis, no new front wings. Got some side pods. Right, let's have a look at our car compared to Red Bull's. So we're better at low speed, they're better at basically everything else except preserving their tyres. We are really good at time preservation. The best, in fact. We need to improve medium and high speed. That's hurting us. That's probably why we couldn't catch them in Spain. Wind tunnel level is too high, it should be 0. Here comes City again. Savinho's ball in, side netting after a deflection. Missing a car part. Oh, the rear wing. Install a replacement. Is there a chassis available? Yes. Give it to Lewis. Oh, chance. No. Keeper's got it. Right, we should be very strong. Around Monaco. 4th, in fact, for car performance. I mean, we're not anything worse. Well, 7th in Japan. We should be fine. Oh, very wet in Monaco on Friday. I will put in new power units for this race. Aaron, make a prediction on where you'll finish in Elites League. I'm going to say 6th. Yeah, we need to put the new power unit parts in because those ones aren't working. Oh, Manchester City have got a penalty, I think. Kovacic on the edge of the box. Oh no, it's just a free kick. Fresh power unit for Charlie Boy. Right, it's a wet quali as well. Elite, I'm going to say you finish 9th. Right, 2nd and 4th in Q1. Seventh and 4th in Q2. Right. Let's get to the track. See what the state of play is. Right. Is it going to dry out? Not really. What I'm going to do is 2 flying laps though.
Green light.
Off they go. Just waiting to see the outcome of this Manchester City free kick. Kovacic and the Wolves defender are having a grappling match. Kovacic is trying to stop him getting out to block it. It's Gomez. Right. Let's pay attention to this. Hamilton, fastest man in the first sector. We've got a red flag because Sonoda is doing a Rosberg. Oh yeah, That's a great Rosberg impression.
Sorry, mate.
Alright, well, we'll stay on those tyres, but we should probably... Oh, I've just done 2 laps with Lewis. Let's send Leclerc straight out. Lewis 2. Everybody out. It's now got wetter. This could be our best opportunity. So we're not improving in sector 1 because obviously we did good first sectors before the red flag. Leclerc will now set a purple middle sector, 34.1. Hamilton 2 tenths up. Obviously he's got the upgrades, so he will go faster. Leclerc 14.8 to set the benchmark. Hamilton 3 and a bit tenths quicker. That's a statement from Lewis Hamilton. And they're going to head back to the pit lane. Verstappen and Perez only 6th and 7th. Could we do 2 laps? Let's send Lewis now. We're going to do 2 laps with our drivers. Get the tyres up to temperature. What I will do is maybe take manual control on the second run. Maybe here. So let's not deploy. Tyres will now be up to temperature. And now we deploy for the second run. So Hamilton, this is the lap that needs to count. Drivers aren't improving though. Verstappen moves up to 3rd. Perez has got to 2nd. Was he there already? 19.5 for Hamilton. Leclerc struggling. Are our tyres getting too hot? They might be. Looks like Hamilton's going to have a pole position here around Monaco. We got more for the final sector? No, he didn't improve. Leclerc, can you improve? No. So we made no improvements on those second runs. Phil Foden on for Manchester City. Lewis Hamilton, pole position, P1. Overheated the tyres. We did, but it didn't matter. Pole position was ours anyway. Right, Justin, hit me with a strategy. And also, Knight, you're here, I think, so give us a strategy, please. Or Jermat, if you're still around. Yeah, maybe just 1 run would have been fine. We got the Chelsea lineups yet? All we have. While you guys decide on strategies, I'm gonna... Oh, Wolves almost. I'm gonna have a look at the lineups. Okay, Kelleher in goal for Liverpool, and it's a back 4 of Trent, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson, Gravenberch, Jones, Salah, Szoboszlai, Gakpo in midfield, and Jota up front. Oh, Reece James is back for Chelsea, and Gusto is at left back. Wow. Okay, so it's Sanchez, James, Tosin in for Fofana, Colwill, Gusto. That's interesting. Lavia, Caicedo, Madueke, Palmer, Sancho, and Jackson. Soft, medium, soft for Lewis, says Justin. Let me arrange that for you. The trusty 2-stop strategy around Monaco, and we'll also take all the fuel out. Clean sheet and a Palmer hat-trick. So Justin is rooting for a 3-0 Chelsea win. My goat. Anyone want to do a strategy for Leclerc? Because honestly, I'm thinking we just do the same with him. Oh, Optics, you're still here as well, aren't you? Hello. Either Palmer just scored 41 goals or Van Dijk to get cliche. I would love to see Palmer score 41 goals in one game. That would be incredible. You can do the same, says Joe Mac. Lovely jubbly. Okay. Let's win a Monaco Grand Prix then, lads. Lewis Hamilton on pole position for the first time for Ferrari. Or was it the second time? I can't remember. Did he have it in Bahrain? Doesn't matter. The lights around the race is on. Is it a good start? Yes, it is. The Red Bulls are on mediums. So we have to get Leclerc through. But we will surely just disappear with Hamilton. We're already doing that. Light fuel. Push on the tyres. We're already a second clear. Job done. We've won the Monaco Grand Prix. Obviously, I say that in jest. There's a lot that can happen around the streets of Monaco. So let's keep Leclerc just settled in behind Verstappen, and then when DRS now that DRS activates, we can deploy the battery around the second half of the lap. Let's keep deploying with Lewis, actually, because Perez has decided he wants... Charles! Dude! Why are you losing places to other cars? Right, Perez has come to play. King of the streets, of course. Right, Leclerc, get you driving in clean air, dude. Basically, what you do around Monaco is you two-stop, you drive in clean air, and you under fuel.
No DRS. No DRS for him.
There we go. Now 2.5 seconds clear of the Red Bull. We need to get past Norris with Leclerc. Here he goes. Round the outside. Come on. Great move. Well done, Charles. Well done indeed. Right. Perez is using more of his mediums than we are of our softs. Our tyre preservation is fantastic with this car. Am I ready for your daily Hungarian lesson? Yes. How do you say... let's think something Monaco. Oh, Norris has locked up. How do you say lock up in Hungarian? Oh, skates across the chicane at the seafront and loses several positions. Elfekazes. Sounds like swearing, to be honest. Let me know if I got that pronunciation correct. Verstappen in with the fastest lap. Right, so as it stands, Hamilton will go ahead of Lando Norris, but he won't go ahead of Verstappen. That's why we need Leclerc to get in there as well, which he is doing. He was 7 tenths quicker last time round, 3 tenths this time. Hamilton's away and gone. Let's go low overtake aggression. Just keep him chilled out in front. Keep the focus. Either Bernardo Silva's bumped his head, or he can't believe he just. Oh yeah, he's banged his head. He's bleeding. Oh, that's pretty nasty actually. He's got a big cut right on the forehead. How's he done that? Oh, Foden went to take the ball out of the sky, and he's kicked his teammate in the head. Completely accidental. Wow. It was good until the final S. So Elfekazes. Visitors with cookies. This is always good. There we go. Cookie.
And tires are ready.
Tires are ready. Cookies are ready. It's all happening on this stream. This is lovely stuff. Let's go aggressive with Lewis. He's now 10 seconds clear of Verstappen. Perez has stopped for soft tyres already. How are Red Bull winning races with this car? That was much better. Yeah, the S's are more of a shh sound. Don't forget those thank yous. Yes, thank you, Mrs. H, for the cookie. It's very crunchy. That was Mrs. Harper.
Understood.
And box.
Alright, let's box both drivers. Yellows.
Big rush there.
Oh, it's Ocon who's had an incident. Knight's also eating some cookies as well. It's contagious, the cookies. 2.5 seconds for Hamilton. And 2.5 seconds for Leclerc. Pit stops have been good for us. Where's Perez? He's just behind us, so even with his big undercut, he's not got ahead of us. So we're in a very, very strong position here. Let's get the tyres up to temperature. Get out of the way. Gasly, get out of the way. Pierre Gasly, get out of the goddamn way. What is he doing? Blue flags, honestly. Oh my, are you guys seeing this? How long? And the Red Bull's got straight through. What? The traffic has to be fixed on this because they just don't get out of the way. Especially around Monaco, they have ample opportunity to get out of the way and they don't. Do I think Gasly will score a point? I hope he doesn't after just screwing my race. If we don't win this, I'm going to find Pierre Gasly.
How are we? Temperature?
And try to keep
Charles needs to get these tyres up to temperature. Perez is still with us, all thanks to Gasly. Right, come on Leclerc, can you get through? Yes you can, beautiful move, around the outside of Carlos Sainz. I did see that Dedecker beat Humphries. He dedecked him, didn't he? Yes, that was a terrible joke, I know. Right, we are going to harvest some battery. And then we're going to deploy said battery and escape. No, I didn't watch it in the end. Oh, Perez, go away. No one wants you here. No. Bad Perez. Right, we're clear of DRS. That's good. That was the plan. So now, hopefully, we can pull away a little bit more. Just lap by lap. We've got even more battery now. We'll just deploy that. This is going to be the last race elite.
crash in the main straight. On the left, crash in the main straight.
Piastri in the wall. This is going to be a back marker, isn't it? Honestly. Scrambling those cookies like there's no tomorrow. Hey, look. If you don't eat it quickly, there's a risk of someone coming to take it. Oh, Joe got the penalty for that. I should hope so. Honestly, that was disgusting driving. Bernardo Silva has been patched up. Just under 9 minutes left for City to find a winner and capitalise on Arsenal's defeat. Right, we are comfortably leading this race still. Leclerc, we need to get him caught up. I suppose we'll be doing that later because the Red Bulls will stop soon. Verstappen's going to have to try and undercut us by 11 seconds. So we'll just come and catch them later on a set of softs. We'll be fine. Does Mrs. Hobbit know the names of your channel members / viewers? Some of them. Some of you, she knows. Right, Verstappen in on hards. Oh, he's going to be just... Both of them. We're going to absolutely destroy them in the final stint of this race. Let's top up the battery with both. Verstappen's going to be right behind Leclerc when he stops, so he'll have to make up a pit stop. But that will be fine on the soft tyres versus hards, which are aging as well. In fact, Verstappen's already overtaken him, so it's even more than a pit stop. We might even be second. Oh,
Yeah.
hi Perez.
Box now, box.
Look, we got more push, and you can push.
She does know about Ollie's concussion during the Sprint Championship. She's seen the video. She laughed. Four! Lads! Of all the times to have a dodgy stop, now is not the time. That front left tyre wasn't on. Yeah, exactly. They'll be scolding the pit crew after this race. Right, we are now third and fourth. We're on much better tyres. We will still win this race. It's whether it's a 1-2, a 1-3 or a 1-4. Once the tyres get up to temperature, we'll be significantly faster. 18 laps to go. Leclerc's still got best part of 20 seconds to get to the Red Bulls, who are also nose to tail, I might add. Look at this. Low if they crash into each other. Please. Still 15 laps to go. Still a long way for those tyres. Oh, hello. Oh, Perez is in the wall. I think he's been taken out by a V-carb. There's his rear wing. Oh, Sergio. Who was it who's taking him out? Is it? Oh, it's Lawson. He's got 10% tyres left. Good. 13%. Okay, well. Lewis can't go anywhere. That's his view. Classic Perez. He's done it again. We're going to have a red flag because no one can move.
Safety car, safety car.
Perez is out.
Button on.
Here we go. Oh, Lawson driving into the wall, and then Perez just drives straight into him. Wow. And surely it must be red flag. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Put on a new set of softs. Lewis has got a brand new set of softs. Perfect. Both Lawson and Perez out. Bye. That one's personal. Alright, well, Verstappen's all on his lonesome now. Lawson wants the Red Bull so much he tried to get in it then. Here we go. This solves our fuel problem.
Can use energy.
Sainz is up and at it.
You can catch him.
Yes, we can. We can very catch him. It's gonna wait for DRS, and then we will hopefully we'll have loads of battery to use. Going to attack on the tyres. We've lost a bit of time this lap, but basically we're going to bring it all back once he runs out of battery. At least that's the plan. So he should be out of battery now. And so are we. Well, that didn't quite work out how I had intended it to. Can we actually catch Verstappen? Are we actually not going to win this race? Have Lawson and Perez conspired to foil us in this race?
And just a reminder.
We're now 3 seconds behind. We need to attack on the tyres.
Head down.
Come on. Russell's out. Verstappen's eating through those tyres, so he might get to the 50% mark just before the end of this race, and we might be able to catch him. We actually have to save a bit of fuel as well with Lewis. There we go, he's reached the 50% mark, so we'll have better tyres, we'll be quicker now. But there's 1 lap to go. So we're not going to win this race. This is sickening. Sickening from Red Bull. They've conspired to foil us. And we're going to end up 2nd and 3rd. Unbelievable. Verstappen wins through sheer luck. Disgusting. Disgusting.
Good job, lads. Solid job done with the pit stops.
That slow stop, well, did it mean we would come out behind Perez? I don't really think so. Tactical red flag. Yeah, it was. It was. So that Verstappen can have soft tyres. He now takes the championship lead. And we are 24 points behind him now instead of being... Well, it would have been single digits, I think. That's disgraceful. Red Bull fixing races. You saw it here first. To give Max fresher tyres. Absolutely disgusting. Right, I'm going to send a strongly worded letter to the FIA about that. Anyway, I will see you guys. When will I see you guys? Well, you can see tomorrow is the penultimate episode of Season 3 with AHGP, the Brazil and Las Vegas rounds. And then on Wednesday, we'll have the season finale between Paul Aaron and Pulse Potato. So make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on the stream and subscribe if you're new. And I will see you on Friday for more AHGP Racing League bonkers action, basically, because Baku and Imola were chaos. And we love it. It was great. I'm leading the championship alongside Ollie. So I'm coming to get you, Ollie. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. I will see you next week, guys. Have a good week. You're the best fans. Bye for now.